And welcome everyone to Hybrid Let's Play. I am Hybrid. Sorry, just checking to make sure my camera's working. It's working for now, so that's good. We are going to be playing more Control today. We're going to be jumping back into it. Change your outfit at the control point at Central Executive. I don't have any cool new outfits. I would love to, but I don't have any. So yeah, we're jumping back into Control. When last we spoke, we got to the hotline, and we took our phone call from there. Just making sure. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm looking over here to make sure my camera is still kind of, good. Because I know last time it was... Ooh, and there it goes. Ooh, okay, so it does not like playing this game at the same time. All right, give me 1 second. We're going to pause the game. Come out here. Yep, that seems like it. When the game is running, it does not like it. So here's what I'm going to do. If you'll indulge me for a moment, everyone. All right. Well, at least y'all can see me. So you can actually see my reactions when something super creep happens. All right, let's get back into it. Cool. All right. Let's see what we can do now. Also, the game now seems a lot brighter than it was before. So I'm actually going to drop now. I'm just going to put this on medium and see how it runs. Still kind of bright. All right. You're thinking, Edward, why didn't you do this? Or Hybrid, why didn't you do this earlier? Because I didn't think I needed to. Or, well, here's the other thing. The camera stuff I actually couldn't really test until the game started running. So, all right, this is looking pretty good. All right, let's get on with it. Let's get on with the game. So we speak with Emily in the executive boardroom, which is right this way. And see what's up.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors.
Makes sense.
But it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests?
Tests.
I don't know. She might find out about you.
No,
But I
that.
wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
Locate.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
All right. Now we got to find the elevator. Is the test just her holding the... Hey, it's that janitor. Why is there an entire department of cleans? They can't... Yep, that red is bad. That looks evil. That looks super evil. All right, I guess that's our destination.
Hi, Jesse.
Oh, cool. Actually, I never did this. So, origins of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with
Probably should watch
openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place.
Okay.
You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
It does. We saw it at the very beginning of the game.
Been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
Like that
But
shark.
without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Director Tritch.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
Ooh.
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given
Yep.
the circumstances.
Better.
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah. Objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics.
You
So
seem
objects
like
of
it.
power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sure. Hedron resonance amplifiers.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what
Ruh-roh.
exactly he knew.
Big rut-row. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
All right. So I saw something like I can now do wrong button. Thingies. I can now. Let's see what we got here. That's just energy plus 5%. Can I do something with that? I thought I said I could do something with assets. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Anyway, missions, directorial override. I can speak English. The internal lockdown, an emergency security measure, is stopping Jesse from looking for Trench's missing management team in the other sectors. Jesse sets out to enter the maintenance sector to find the directorial override and lift the internal lockdown. Collectibles, hotline, board countermeasures. It's so weird how they have these slashes in their talks. In chest. Okay, so we have to go to control points. Alright. Alright, weird people. Well,
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I actually don't hear any singing. There's also a note here. Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darlene has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file blank for full report. Oh, I hear it now. It's our janitor friend.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
It always is. Alright, well, let's go to this control point.
The situation's getting worse.
Okay.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple of...
Ooh, it's a sphere grid. All right, so we can just get health. Oh, so we have 4 thingies we can do. And this just... That's weird. Huh. This is just more health. This is more energy. It's weird that the last one is like a lower amount. It's weird. This is just more melee damage. This is more launch damage. And then this is launch grenades and ooh. Okay. Interesting. Alright. I think we're gonna do... Wait, there's more stuff here. This is all... I barely even saw this. There's all things here in the middle and on the end. Ground slam? What? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Let's do 10% health. Yeah. Milestone rewards. Use 3 blank to unlock additional weapon form slot. Use 15 to unlock additional personal mod slot. Use 30 to unlock... Okay, I understand. So we can do 3 right now. We can do health plus 10%. We can do energy. Yeah, I want energy. And... we'll do more melee damage. And then we can do either... Cool. Additional weapon form slot. And then we can... Not enough essence to reset abilities. That's interesting. To launch damage. Not enough ability points. Or we can save it. We can just save that one, I think.
Trench was furious.
Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Construct shatter. So we need more material. Or source. Whatever material that we lose when we die. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Okay. And then mods. We can make mods. Upgrade to enable higher tier mods. Interesting.
Yes. You don't think...
Board countermeasures. Oh, kill enemies in the executive center with headshots. Piercement. Kill enemies with the service weapon in pierce mode. Kill enemies with the service weapon in charge mode. Kill enemies in the executive sector. kill his guards in the executive center using spin. I mean, can we just accept all these, I guess? Can all you accept 3 at a time? Okay. Sure. And we just get mods for
Don't be
that.
stupid.
Outfit. Still only one outfit.
The child have to gain from killing the boss.
So yeah, I just need... Yeah, I really want to get that shatter thing. So we'll just save up, and once we have 5,000, we can do that. And fast travel is still that stuff. Alright. Alright, now where's
Hope
homeboy?
wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
With what? We can't get any equipment from the research center until internal lockdowns.
Where are the elevators? ¿Dónde está la elevators? It's just... Nope, I remember that's security. Okay. So yeah, the elevators were back here, weren't they? Nope, I think I'm insane. Alright. Let's go back here. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's the director's office. That's where he came from. For that. Oh wait, so does that mean this is also gonna be a room then? Interesting. Alright. Alright. Where are the elevators? Yep, we unlocked this last time. Okay, that's you. Also looking like maybe for a sign for the letters. I feel like if I could... Yeah, this is a sector elevator. Here we go.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Okay. Executive sector. Oh. I'm dumb. I'm already in the executive sector. Maintenance sector.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
He's also super creepy. Like, he's nice, but he's creepy. Like, you can be both things. That's not... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I am missing my, thingy. Hey, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Get rid of that. There we go.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain.
Whoops.
If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override.
Alright, fine.
Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office.
It did. Did kind
Is
of feel that
Ahti
way.
guiding me too?
Alright, let's see. There's a Sector 2, or Careful 2 thingy that we do not yet have. We are going to have to do so much backtracking in this game. My goodness. Alright. Ventilation, janitor's office. Okay. Oh, wow, new map. Okay. Oh boy. And so you can only see a map of what sector you're in. As far as I can tell.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
Is it?
How do we get there?
Oh boy, yeah, y'all are not looking so hot. All right. Anything over here? I wonder if there'll be like less documents on this floor. That's a level 2 guy. Up. There we go. Up. Anything I can grab? Oh my gosh. Alright. Hey, there's a control point. Slap the ground. Cool. Alright. That didn't go too bad. Not too shabby. Alright. Anything of note that's around here? Didn't seem like it. Alright, can we fast travel between... Oh, we can. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, good. Oh, wait, do we have 500? Oh, we do. So we can now do this. Ooh, upgrade, unlock the second mod slot and increase base. Oh, that's right. We also have to do our thing. So first, let's construct Shatter. New weapon form constructed. Nice. So, no, wrong button. Assets. So materials. Ritual impulse. Loadout. So now we have grip and shatter. So do I have to like change the thing? I thought I unlocked something too. I don't know. Projectile spread or projectiles fired. Alright. Switch weapon form. Oh. Ah. But still... Ooh, that's cool. Do you see her doing that? That's so cool. She's so cool. Alright, we'll stick with this gun for now. Alright, then... Looks like that's the way to go. So we're not going through there. So we're going to ventilation of the janitor's office. That makes sense. Alright, let's see. Anything around here? Oh. You know what? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think I like this gun a little bit more. Oh, I'm low health, too. Gonna run, get some help. Oh. I'm gonna run back here. Oh. That didn't work. Oh. Okay, that's okay. Oh, whoa! Okay, that wasn't me. I don't know what that was. That wasn't me. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to like get my bearings here. Oh, there's a dude right there. There's multiple dudes. Oh my gosh, I'm so flusticated now. Okay, he's dead. So I think there's like one dude left. Wait, there's another dude right there. I thought. Alright, any more, y'all? Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. That was... That was PC gaming at its finest, to tell you that. For free. Alright, let's scour the area. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was not very good. But the game was doing... Oh. What was that? The game was doing me zero favors. So... Alright. That's another place full of malice. Cool. Hey, bunch of health. Excellent. Give me all your health. Anything around here? Sprite. Ooh, one of these. Hello. Just give me all the material. Alright. Anything around here? Anything down this way? Down here? There's a door, but that's clearance 4. Anything like kind of back here, I guess? No. Alright. Yeah, I did not really like the new gun type. Maybe that'll be fine for like solos or boss stuff, but it wasn't super great here. Alright.
What's down that way?
Alright, so I'm in the janitor's office. It says the janitor's office. So there's Ahti. A new mission, a Mary Chase. Okay, this is optional, I guess. It's all 2, can't go that way. Is there like an alternate way in there? No? Okay. Oh god, it's another one of those creepy videos. Anything else in here? Alright, well.
Stepping to the FBC, let's rush to do, let's rush to read, but don't dash, and don't scream.
Who made
Join
these?
the Thresher Kids, let's join the Thresher Kids.
Oh, this is so weird.
Hey, man! What are you trying? I'm trying a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
Okay.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
Why was it upside
The
down?
Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Okay. Kids are messed up. Uh, just break it off. Destroy it. Okay.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
Oh. Oh, wait. I'm trying to run here. Okay. Let's turn around. There we go.
Carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Good question. Cleanse the holes. It's creepy deepy horse. Press Y to evade. Use evade. That's weird. Oh, am I like not quite going through properly? Is that why? Okay. Alright. B, then Y to air evade. Oh! Alright, that's probably not doing anything. Oh. At least it doesn't, like, kill you and make you go back to the end. Alright. Bold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Alright. So am I just supposed to, like, get to the end? I'm out of energy. Alright. Made it.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
I kind of thought that would take me out of here. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I did not expect this. Oh, that is blinding. Oh, that's bright. That was cool. That was cool. So I wanted to, I guess that's like completely optional. And I got an ability point, so that's nice. Floor is now totally fine. Cool. Alright. I keep pushing the wrong button. Health recovery per element pickup 20%. That's what we already have. Right? So we could just deconstruct that one. Alright. Exclusive to Shatter. Is the other one? Maybe switch it to the other one then. Assets. So these are just materials. Cool. Missions. Alright. So still on that one. And then case files. Merry-go-round horse. Object should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Fiberglass horse, once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when blank its path. The object is currently bound by blank. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local blank reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local blank were found dead at the scene. The object attacked blank by blank. Agents invoked Formula C5 to blank the object long enough to blank. Oh, America Overnight, you're so weird. And there's we go. We got the Threshold kids. Hooray. Alright, so now we can go to see Ahti. Alright. Wait, oh, that's just a poster. Hey, buddy.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop.
What?
I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director.
Yeah.
Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small couple of hours.
Don't really have a couple of hours.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten.
Who's the
The
pensioner?
situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up
Yeah.
with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions.
Can't wait.
You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at
So
all.
he's reading
We'll
my
take
thoughts.
care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the
Hey,
back.
clearance level 2.
That's great.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ati.
Yep.
Alright.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Yep. You're weird. Alright. Jesse helps out Abe burn the trash, Paul to burn the furnace in the maintenance sector. We should probably do that one first, though. Also, wasn't there a door like just out here? It's also level 2. Nope. Alright. Alright, well. Janitor's office. Cool. Alright, so now we can, I guess, open this door. Sweet. Then we can open. Oh, wait, here we go. Nice. And then we're back in that room there. Okay. Okay. Cool. Alright. See ya.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion.
Well,
Too much.
I mean,
Director's duty.
I would have
The
figured
lights
that.
on.
Like, it would make sense. Oh, we do have a new hotline thing, so. Northmore? Let's watch. He was the guy before
Moore
him.
was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmore was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down,
Okay.
working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
So, okay. Fair enough. Alright, so there's hallway down there. This is... Okay, it's an elevator. Alright, let's see what's down here. Alright. Kind of okay right now. There's something over here. Arish escaped. Darn it. Correspondence. An adjective power escaped the Panopticon. That's a name. A couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse sitting around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. Okay. Well, good news, Simon. We took care of that horsey. He's fine now. Alright. Thanks, Graphic. You look okay. In fact, there's multiple people here who look okay. What's up with that?
Hey, are you new? Then go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Alright.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
Cool.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing?
Oh.
Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Yeah.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
Salvador is probably...
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Screwed.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Alright, anything... Hey, I got some here.
You need those pumps and converters on.
Hey, Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking out Ati, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
She knows. She knows.
I just wanted to make sure.
Cool. Alright. So let's see where we're supposed to go now. Okay, so there's 2 different places we need to go. Oh. Hey. Like, what's going on? Well, it still looks red. That's interesting. But we do have abilities. So we have another 4 points. So we can do... Maybe go more health. And... more energy. Not enough. Oh. I thought I had 4. That's interesting. Alright. Astral constructs, weapon forms. So construct spin. Spin has a generous magazine, a high rate of fire, best used in controlled bursts. So 15,000 materials, source materials. Also upgrade the grip for 10,000, unlock the second mod slot, and increase base weapon damage. Construct a random weapon mod, random personal mod. Okay. All right. Cool. So, coolant pumps are that way. Energy converts that way. Okay, so we go this way for now. Oh, this is a big area. Oh, this is a big area. Oh, there's shield guys up over here. They're just wandering. Anything I can grab? Let's see, where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's just dead. Oh, but you're not. Oh. Oh god. That was terrible. Wow. Okay. A lot of them just kind of appeared all of a sudden. We actually, I thought we got cool. We like got the jump on the first guy and he just blew up and I was like, oh yeah, that's great. Nope. All right. Well, that was not great. That's okay though. Dash okay. We'll keep on going. And we didn't get very far, so that's nice. All right. All right. So yeah, it was right here, this area. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I'm like already dead. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run back to the control point. Wow, that was really bad. That was really bad. They followed me, that's the question. dudes again. Oh, God. Alright. There's other dudes right there. Okay. Okay, that was it. Got them all. Alrighty. That was fine. Totally fine. Alright. Anything all the way down here, maybe? That gave me a prompt for a second, but then it stopped. Alright. Well, we can go here. Energy converters. So we're on the map now. Okay. It's like a tornado. Wow. Ah. That was bad. That was bad. This is going to be the slowest Control playthrough ever. Yeah. Because I know there's things like you can do like in immortality mode and stuff like that. And I don't want to rely on that. So hopefully we just get good. Yeah, I guess I could also evade a little better. Whoops, sorry guys. So now the question is, does this area stay dead or not? Okay. It looks like once you clear out an area, like at least the initial wave stays away. And then there might be like a couple dudes that come back, but otherwise it's just kind of whatever. Oh god. Running, running. Alright. Doing okay. We're doing okay. Alright. Recharging. Dead. Oh god. Alright. Alright.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Alright, cool. Got through that area. Cool. There's another Malice section. Wait. I don't know. That's weird. Those parts also like aren't really on the map, so I don't know. All right. Am I just supposed to go like up here? I need energy converters. Am I stupid? Maybe. It's certainly possible. control room's that way. So is it these things? Are these the energy converters? Oh no, I'm not sure what to do now. Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Am I blind? Maybe it's in the mission report? The internal lockdown emergency security measures stopping Jesse from looking for Trench's management team. The other sectors Jesse thought to the main center. Thought he's help. Do I have to like bring one of these back? Or like, is this the energy converter? All right, you see this.
I don't like that sound.
This says fix the energy converters. Like, alright, yeah, this is that control point.
Blockages in pipe C through F. Is the clock back? Now? Oh man, Adi is gonna be so pissed. When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the service wing?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Yeah, I get that.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
All right, then.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going. Try to stay
Right.
alive.
You got a lockdown to lift.
Alright. So that clearly wasn't it. Alright, let's head back there, I guess. Or actually, I guess we can fast travel there too. Hey, this will be the first time we fast travel. Fast travel to... So this is the entrance to the energy converters. It's like, I feel like that's where we're supposed to go, but we can't for some reason. Like, also that thing is back. I'm really stumped. Because should I go the here? Do I see? I feel like that's too unstable. Like maybe it's this. Ah. No, like. Okay. All right. Cool.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant has a shit fit.
Thanks, game. I thought I could get the top on. Alright. And I hear a good defense. Is there a dude up there? Oh, there's... Oh, there's a dude all the way over there. Yeah, he's too far away. Alright. Just gonna lame this out. Oh. Alright. Energy boost. Okay. Okay. More spawned in. Cool. All right. Let's okay. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Here's one more over here. Is that it? Give me this health. Thought that was a bad thing for a second. So I need to grab some of those things. Okay, so there's one over here. Oh, I thought. There we go. Let's just look around here, I guess. Oh, I think some more scouts spawned in. Yep. There's one up there. Okay. All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Looks like this is like 2 of the 3 converters, so we just need maybe one more. Top level there. Oh, hi! You have a shield. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's one right there. No. I want here.
Power fixed.
Cool.
Now let's fix the pumps and water flow.
Anything around here I can take a look at? Nope. How do I get to you? Oops. Interesting. Alright. Oh. Alright, NSC control room. So where are we now? Oh, this takes us back there. Okay, cool. Electricity level's now green. Yay. Upcoming game reminder. Oh boy. Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Azard owes me $20. Irish is still on a effing win streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstenstall's turn. 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 on okay. Can't open that. Okay. Oh, and that takes us back up. Cool. Yeah, I guess let's ride this then. To the control room. Okay, so it's in the control room. Alright. Cool. So, now we're out here. Excellent. Shortcuts, baby. Shortcutteries. Then, wait. What's the Blackrock Quarry? Well, so we totally had another mission. A good defense to investigate the training course. Jesse learns of another object of power safe in the field training obstacle course. Alright, let's actually check out what the Blackrock Quarry is, and then we'll actually take a look at the that other mission. All right, Blackrock Quarry. Oof, clearance level 5. Wait, why is my dude like freaking out? All right. What's down here? Also clearance level 5. Oof. This is late game stuff, I guess. Well, I hope I remember it. I feel like at some point I should just like, not every time I get a new security card, but just like once I get, thought it was level 4, but I guess now it's level 5. Once I hit level 5, I just go everywhere again. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to do the mission. Also, I have new weapons. Consecutive kills boost. Damage after kills. No. Personal mods. I now have just more energy, or launch energy cost goes down. Okay. So what was this one? Investigate the training course, which is all the way over there. Okay, good to know. I don't even know how we get there yet. So I am going to say no. And go back to that. Alright. So now, let's run back here. And we'll go to the control area. Cool. Alright, and then we need to go to the cooling pumps. So this way. Cooling water. Alright, so I'm guessing there's another set of enemies around here. What the? Excuse me? What the actual? Anything I can throw at these dudes. Holy Christ. Stay far away from me, please. Oh my gosh. There's still more? Oh, hello. Oh my god. Wow. There's still... How many of these dudes are there? Are they just constantly respawning? I'm very confused right now. Oh my. Because it kind of just feels like they keep coming back. Hiss-charged agent. The Hiss-charged agents are an example of extreme physical deformation resulting from Hiss corruption. Hiss-charge display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused Hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The Hiss-charge is depleted of the Hiss corruption. After this eruption, the host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The Hiss-charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss-charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. I have a question. How do I advance? Or did I do it? Did I finally do it? Was there just that many dudes? Oh my gosh. Alright. This is a room. Hey, cool. Personal mod. Shatter recoil efficiency. Nah. Let's stick with what we got. Alright. Also, the music in this game is fantastic. Ooh. Okay. Like, it's really good. Okay, maybe this gun is okay. Oh, not you guys. I can also not really see where I'm going here, so... The good thing is your explosion actually does affect your own dudes, which is pretty great. Oh, it's a flying dude. Oh, there you are. Shh. Alright. Alright, slap the ground. Cleanse the area. Cool. Oh yeah, this place was messed up. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Furnace chamber. That sounds wonderful. I don't really see a way to get up there, so that's okay. Alright, let's look at the map real quick. So there... Interesting. So the furnace chamber is definitely a thing. But this isn't like the main quest line. This is just a place. And I do hear see those barrels, which definitely see that. Or good if we get to use it. Get over here.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the parakinesiology department.
Okay.
I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega
That sounds
paranatural
bad.
entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
That's not good. I'm not taking damage right now. But, yeah, that's a furnace. Maybe we'll come back here later. Because that's pretty crazy. Let me just...
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Oh! Hey!
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but
hey!
If that's what Ati wants.
Where is it? Mission. Oh, okay. Burn the trash around the furnace. Okay, cool. So we'll just go ahead and do that.
And I'll get it done.
So this can actually show me like how many need to be done. Man, am I so glad I picked up that barrel. Yeah, this is a weird one. Oh, so that scientist lady was crazy. Probably. Alright, let's see. Can I pick them up from range? Yes. Alright. Let's see. It looks like you got a half of them. Cool. Let's see. Where? Oh, there's one. Then maybe one more after this? Yeah, one more after this. Let's see where we can find one more. It looks like it's right around here. No, those are just... Oh, there's a thingy down there, though. Also, where's that music? Alright, 6th barrel. Oh, is that's still that thing. Alright, let's just hop on down here. Got a report. Mail tube complaints. Hey, Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such effery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such BS. Why do we even use these effing tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless piece of garbage. Rodriguez. Oh, cool. Alright, so let's grab this. Excellent. So I guess this part is also just like completely optional. I'm trying to see though if there's one of the barrels down here. Yeah, because it looks like we just have one more that needs to be done. Not seeing one here. Let's see. Wait, is that it? No, these are just normal barrels. I'm gonna be annoyed if I can't find this last one on the. Is there one like up here? Where is the last barrel? They glow green, so they shouldn't be that hard to miss. I mean, I guess, will this count? It did not count. Okay. So yeah, it has to be those special barrels. So there's just one. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. That's also super weird and gross looking. That's great. Alright, well at least we found this one. This should be the last one. Cool. 2 ability points received. Nice. Alright, now back to our main mission. Run it. That was a nice little break. Nice little change of pace. We'll see. Real quick. So we do have 2 ability points. So we could get something. Like we could get more energy. Wait, why does it say you need 3? Am I blind? Why does it say? That seems really odd. Like, so that says you need 3 ability points. There's 3 dots. Oh, so are the dots just like not associated with how many ability points you actually need? Oh. Well, I'm dumb. I'm a big dumb. So I could do more launch damage. But good. Alright. Wow, that was confusing then. Whatever. That's fine. So now we actually need to go this way. To this rocky area. This is a change of pace. Not great.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Well, we better hurry up and fix it, I guess. Hey, there's some of that malice. I don't know how. Oh, hey, buddy. Shot him in the leg, just like Mama used to do. Hey! How dare you? Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. NSC coolant pumps. Nice. And this has like 2 more like side areas coming off of it. Interesting. Yep, there's people in here.
Go. Go to city. Fix it fast.
Okay.
If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the core.
What does that even mean? Alright, fix the coolant pumps. I don't even know which the coolant. Oh, it's just you guys. Great. I don't. Oh, there's just a wall there now. Just let my ammo recharge. Okay. Where? From whence? Alright. Where? I don't... Oh. Alright. Let's see where another generator is. Or coolant pump. I don't know why I call it a generator. Fix the coolant. Trying to find anything with like a place to fit one of those blocks. Hey, there's one right here. Dig it, investigate what it's blocking.
What now?
Right?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in.
What?
We got him caught with his hand in the
Ooh.
fish trap. Get rid of him.
Alright. Alright, I assume this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's a great question, Jess.
Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's not great. Yeah. Yeah, this is real bad. Alright. See if we can figure out where we go next. I guess it's... We wait for this thing to vomit out whatever it is. That's a weird little diversion. Alright. Seems like a good sign. Alright, let's see what's... Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty gross. Like, I don't even know where to start with this thing. Alright, well, fixed it. We fixed the super gross problem. So now I guess I can go back to...
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Alright. Alright, now where's the third one? I guess the third one will be somewhere around here. Dealing with whatever this other area is. Maybe. Who knows? I've been wrong before. Let's see. Let me go up this way. Need a little bit of help. I don't think I came up this way. Oh, here it is. Alright, cool.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
So then wait, what is this area over here? Oh, it's nothing. There's also enemies. Oh, there's a dude right there. I guess I should shoot him in the head. That's probably better. Get some health. Alright. Well, so where am I supposed to go? Back to the control room. I need something. I need something. Alright. Game. Game? Again, I'm not great at this game. I cannot have the game actively work against me. Alright. Where is anybody else? Oh, there you all are. You had a friend. I'm really bad at this game. Alright, I'm assuming there's still someone else around here. Or... I don't know. Yeah. Really hard to figure out where that came from. Oh. Oh. Oh boy, that dude has a lot of armor. Is there anything else that... Crap. Oh my good God. Charging. Oh, I thought I could lame that out. That's unlucky. Darn. Alright. Be interesting to see where it puts me. Yeah, that was tough. 1 second. Excuse me. Crack that up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here's a question. Do I have to go back there? Like, my mission is now to go to the control room. So in reality, I can just fast travel there. Was dying just like the faster play here? Because that seems really weird. Let me see. So now where am I? Alright, this is... I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be. Maintenance, NSC control room. That's this area, that right? Or is it below me?
Just hold together a little longer.
Like if I go... Is that gunshots? the control room. Oh, yeah, here we go. Control room. Nice. Hello, friends. Oh god, there's like a bajillion of you. Hide in the wall. Alright. Let's control this area. Okay, okay.
To protect them. Forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here, buddy.
This is what we came here to do.
Oh, this is it. All right, use your gun. The gun is the key. I don't even know where that is. Okay, great.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Was that the entities? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I would be very surprised if there's nothing of like interest around here. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything to read, oddly enough. There. Maybe... No? Seems pretty just whatever. So... Alright. So there's still a lot of this area that's also like redacted in a weird way. But whatever. I think that's actually a really good stopping point too. So let's go ahead and warp back to Central Exec. Yeah. And we'll talk to Emily. And I think we'll finish off the stream for today. Which is interesting because it feels like I actually made a lot less progress in this one. But maybe it's just because the area is a little more compact. I don't know. I also might just be crazy.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Yeah, P6. Can I get a P6? Abilities. Yeah, I can't do anything. Astral constructs. I could upgrade the grip, but I need 4 more ritual impulses. And I could construct spin. I almost have enough source material to do it, and I would only need one more ritual impulse. Cool. Yeah, I just assume I'm gonna like get these from just like running around, but I could be wrong. We have another weapon mod. This is just a straight up damage boost. I think we'll go on this one. Yep. Personal mods. Launch efficiency, health plus 18%, dodge efficiency, evade energy loss. That's actually not a bad one. That's an energy up 8% one. Real quick. Additional weapon form slot. Oh. Okay. Additional personal mod slot. Interesting. So I still have ways to go before I'm gonna make an extra one there. Alright, collectibles. Hotline. Internal lockdown. See what Trench has to say about that.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands.
My hands are old.
I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened
Pretty
again.
confident.
This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
All right. All right, let's speak with Emily, and we'll finish out the day. So,
Hope has asked us to document the case.
Jesse, you made it.
Yes.
And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Sure did.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us.
It's a she. My apologies.
We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau.
Yes, you, personally.
Along
Emily.
with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved.
Ruh-roh.
A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star.
Interesting.
Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible,
What readings?
Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
Seems like it.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Boop.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
All right. Maintenance, major targets. Wait, what? Go to the NSC Energy
I
Converters.
heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of
All right, I
questions.
guess we're gonna do this. Try this real quick. NSC Energy Converters entrance. I guess we're streaming just a little bit longer. I mean, probably this would have saved if I just quit the game, but yeah, I'm very intrigued by what this is now. I only have 20 minutes to do it. All right, NSC Energy Converters. Okay. Eliminate key Hiss targets. Oh boy. Man, it would really help if I could aim properly. Alright. Wow, you have so much health. My gosh. Okay. Well then. That's how that works, I guess. Wow. Okay. I need to get better at evading. I think that'll be really important going forward. Woof. Alright, so where does it... And so yeah, so I cannot do that mission anymore, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh. There's something here. Okay. Alright. Well, we're going to fast travel back to Central Exec. And, yeah. Again, very glad the penalty for dying in this game isn't super bad. So if it was, oh boy, would I be in a decent amount of trouble. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and you got a little bit of music as we end this edition of Control. So that should be saved, and now we can Whitman. All right. Oops, I gotta change that real quick. There we go. Excellent. So, yeah, that is going to do it for Control of today's edition of Hybrid Let's Play. Thank you all for joining me, whether it was here for 5 minutes or the entire stream or catch this later on demand. I truly do appreciate it. Next stream will be tomorrow, Friday, my normal time, 9:30. So I'll see you there for more Control. Everybody out there, please stay safe. Seriously, get vaccinated if you haven't already. Please. LA County is already asking people to wear masks again, whether you're vaccinated or not. Just do it. If you know some people who haven't, tell them to do it. We need to stop this. When you are telling them, remember, be good to each other. It's still very important, even when you're trying to convince something
Our struggle as
to do
artists
something that will save
isn't
a bunch
about
of people's
appeasing
lives.
the crowd.
With that, I am Hybrid for Hybrid Let's Play. Catch you all next time. Till then,
It's about
take care.
tending to the broken part.